It was a cold December morning. Frost covered the grass, and the sky was all but clear now. The clouds had not yet moved in from the south, but we were long gone on some rustic highway into a fate not yet known, something we were far too in awe of. The night before had never ceased, departing somewhere past midnight from a foreign city, a place I had learned to see beauty in, heading towards home, a place I truly knew. It had been some time since I had set foot in that comfort. It was a fascinating adventure that I had found. The car was loaded past the point of so-called comfort. 5 side by side in a Prius isn't exactly first class. But there were only 4 now, something we had learned to deal with, each in our own way. At some point, probably deprived of sleep and exhausted, we traded the highway for a set of side roads, peeking in and out of little small towns, the kind that seemed to find themselves in places where one could only imagine endless fields. The hills flowed over the brisk landscape as the car whisked through the countryside, a brilliant disposition against a wondrous display. While these towns detailed the countryside in a rolling blur, the sun had started to make its ascension into the frosty sky. Warmth was something reserved only for the inside of the car, where the light streamed in through the glass, heating up our legs below the multiple layers of cloth and denim. Hour after hour we rolled on until finally, the wheels came to rest in a small, middle-of-nowhere park just off the Mississippi River. It was an empty place, yet its capacity to create a bond between us was immeasurable. One by one, we dared to step foot outside of the warm confines of the car. Our bodies were stiff, made rigid by the early morning hours of travel. Almost instantly, our toes became numb, but it was nice to feel the ground again. The cold was slowly making its way through our vast layers when we spotted it. The mighty Mississippi, and it would seem to have lost its motion. The wide river had already frozen over, and it was inevitable. The soles of our feet, then being led solely by our souls in the moment, found their way to the ice, and an expedition to the middle of the nearly mile-wide river had suddenly begun. Soon after the sun had peaked in that grayish-blue sky, we finally touched down in the middle of this mighty river, eyes gleaming, and all the while somehow struck by the immensity of the sky. Oh, what wonder we bestowed, the depths of awe.